Well, here she comes. Marija STETIC from Croatia on the way into this one. Looks calm and composed. A bronze in the qualifiers on the way into this one. A couple of bronzes as well at the European Championships and indeed at the Grand Prix level. Well, a nice fanfare for her, but it's going to be a formidable semi-final against the Flint fighter. Up and down on her toes, Jade Jones. She'll have to be on her toes in this one. Ready for action here. Game plans, trying to keep cool under pressure. It is warm in here, of course it is the winter in Wuxi. But Jade Jones, will she be jumping for joy at the end of this one? She'll probably get herself involved in that demonstration there. She's got the acrobatics, she's got the ability, she's got the resume, of course. Double Olympic champion. Won the Youth Olympics as well. Can she get the road to Tokyo kicked off properly here? Marija STETIC has been in very good form. Can she find a way past the Welsh wonder here in red? We don't have to wonder for much longer in Wuxi as Julien Fan brings them to attention. Marija STETIC 20 points in terms of ranking behind Jones, 6 centimetres taller. And the Croatian just taking a little trip around the mat there. Good start from Marija STETIC, trying to come forward and trying to be aggressive. Jade Jones working behind that excellent front leg stabbing technique. Which is of course to push it to the body, but pushing it to the head. STETIC not wasting any time here. Control of distance for both fighters. Good punch from STETIC on the way through. Decent punch there from Jones with the left hand. The fighter from Flint trying to fire one onto the board. Good push as well. Both fighters, to be fair, finding their way into the right distance. Some hands up here from the corner judges. Yep, they scored that punch. Punch added. Jones, can she add to it with that front leg? Goes again with the punch. Marija STETIC trying with the back leg turning kick of her own. The Croatian under pressure. Nice little step through there. One of Jade's own techniques there to pretend to punch and then kick to the body, but it's the punch from STETIC instead. Last 45 seconds. It's been a good opening round. Both fighters tied up here on the way through. STETIC trying to come through with the punch. Perhaps the push. What is Julien Fang's pronouncement? Gamjon given. Well, Ruben Richards disagreeing with that. Did she fall or was she pushed? That's the question. Yeah, looking for a bit of a judo technique, a big throw there. And in the throes of the action, this could be crucial. Julien Fang will give the video replay card to Tariq Benradi. This is why that's a punch followed by perhaps a push. Well, Jones certainly thinks so. Ruben Richards likewise. What does Tariq Benradi, the man from Morocco, think about it? Clear what the British coach thinks. Presided over the success of Rebecca McGowan over Sheng Shuyin, who will be coming up in a couple of fights' time. Lauren Williams as well, and terms of British interest. Bradley Sinden also on the go. Very much in the moment here. Marija Stetic from Croatia has the lead. Unsuccessful, card pocketed, score stand, and as it stands, the Croatian leading the round. Jade Jones working behind that jabbing leg, front leg to the face. Last 25. Gamjon given from Julien Fan for holding on the inside. Marija Stetic saying to her coach, no, I don't think so. The conversation with the Croatian. So the video replay will decide, was it holding? Will she hold on to a lead? Stetic has started well, regardless of the result of this one. Come into the clinch here, hand to hand, holding round the back. Maybe, maybe not. You can see why the referee would give it, but you can also see why it could be overturned. Much of a muchness. The coach was instructed by the fighter, yep. Card pocketed, so cards missing from both, and certainly been no Christmas cards being given between the two. Who's got the presence to find a big present? Good punch there from Jones, finds herself back in it. Well, the difference between a contender and a champion there. The Croatian was in contention. Jones back with parity. 3-all in the first. Marija Stetic holding the centre. Good punch again from Jones on the way through. Oh, can you believe it? Has the technology let us down? Hopefully not. 4 seconds left in the first round. Well, it's been running with plain sailing. Yep, good to see the PSS, but they've got 4 minutes up there on the round. Tariq Benradi says, yep, 4 seconds I should say. Even I make mistakes. I've been picking on everyone else, but the clock hasn't started. Marija Stetic standing static. Jade Jones jumping up and down. Back leg turn and kick from the Croatian. Working hard as we work our way towards and indeed into the gap between rounds. They've got a minute to chat to figure it out. Croatia and Britain, Stetic and Jones under the lights here in Wuxi. Well, it's been the power punches from Jones. A couple of decent shots as well to the body. Neither fighter letting go with the head kicks. Time of the essence, cool heads required. Jade Jones in the conversation with Marija Stetic. Who can dominate? Who can capitalise? Well, we get to find out. If you're joining us on the Olympic channel, wonderful to have you with us. Likewise, if you're on the BBC Red Button website or app, watching on your connected TVs, great to have you with us. And wherever you are around the world, a pleasure to welcome you to this one. Croatia and Great Britain going at it. Stetic in blue going up against the double Olympic champion Jade Jones in red. This one for a chance to get into that final of the Grand Slam and fight for the big cash prize of $70,000. Pretty handy before Christmas, pretty handy any time. And speaking of time, clock ticking. Punch from Jones. Stetic lands a nice one. Decent counter there. Good straight punch again from Jones. Taekwondo, of course, the art of kicking and punching, and mastering the art at the moment. Both keeping it tied up. Last 45 seconds in the second round. Jones trying to work on the inside, creating a gam jump perhaps. Well, video replay cards are gone for both. Julien Fan will give the gam jump. The Croatians, of course, not a fan of that. But Jones has that marginal lead. Good punch from the Croatian on the way through. One light on the board, one judge liked it. Punch again from Jones. The advice from Ruben Richards in the corners to lift it up high on the way in. STETIC are wary of that front leg capacity. Jones again going with the punch. Decent little counter on the inside there from the Croatian. Couple of lights on the board. Obviously when you get above that power threshold, as Jones takes the gam jump for holding, can't hold on to this one. Hold on to your hats into the last 10. Tied up in the first round, tied up in the second. Taekwondo, it most certainly is. Following it round there. Good counter on the way through. Jones finds it and gives herself the marginal lead right on the buzzer. And the buzzer beater from Jade Jones gives her that first round in the bank. And of course, in terms of who they'll go up against, Julie Jun, Chinese world champion, Ia Rum, Korean world champion. They're the next semi-final after this one. But as you can see, STETIC and Jones parity in the first. Jones with the lead. And this is why. All to fight for. Well, she's worked at a ferocious pace, and a pace that has been matched more or less by Marija STETIC. Intensity under the lights here in Wuxi. The season finale. Croatia or Great Britain. Jade Jones needs one more round. Marija STETIC trying to force it into the sudden death. That's a great punch there. For my money, that would score. And that is agreed with by the judges, who add the point. Power and precision from STETIC. Jade Jones under pressure now. If you are just new to it, if you win a round, that obviously stays with you. So it's first to 2 in terms of the rounds on the board. 3 times 2 minutes, of which 30 seconds gone in this third round. Good shot again there from STETIC. Well, in the first stage, Jade Jones won by punches, gam jumps and head kicks. Couldn't get it going to the body. Needs a body shot now. Goes with the punch instead. A minute and some change in the third. The Croatian will be looking to keep it just the same. Jade Jones really in the close distance now, both fighters. A punch again. Good back leg there, excellent from STETIC. Times it nicely. Jones was trying to come forward and attack. The Croatian catches the timing, catches her opponent to the body. Well, it's 1-0 in terms of rounds. Trying to go with the head kick there. A whisker away. Nice body shot again from STETIC. And that gives her a reasonable window now. Counter with the right leg. And it's excellent for Marija STETIC at the moment. Jones thought about the step through back kick. Potential damage limitation in this round. But Marija STETIC has the momentum. Both fighters just standing, having a little eyeball at each other. They know that the round is done. Jones, to her credit, trying to keep active, but it was the action of Marija STETIC. Excellent from her. Work to be done for Great Britain's Jade Jones, but a good round so far there for Marija STETIC. She needed a comeback and she found it. Tied up in the first. Jones took the second, Croatia took the third. So it's into the golden score. Whoever takes the 2 points will make it through. And as we saw there, the back leg turning kick working well for the Croatian. Will it be more of the same, or can Jones find a way through? Toss of a coin stuff. But who can cash in on the route to the cash prizes? Well, you can bank on the fact that Croatia and Great Britain will be giving full support, as Julien Fan calls them in. STETIC into the open stance, loves a back leg turning kick, goes for it there, well blocked by Jade Jones. Be ready for the fast start was the call from the coach. She tries a push of her own there. Jade Jones finds the counter and finds herself into the final. Absolutely delighted there. Draws it forward and gets herself into that matchup. Wonderful stuff from her. And an excellent performance and indeed victory. Marija STETIC contributing massively to it. And superb there. Jade Jones takes the win. So we're more than delighted to get a little reaction here. Well done, of course, to the coach. And well done, of course, instant reaction. Wonderful stuff there, Jade. Obviously coming into this one.
Can I just say?
You can.
To my mum, my family, everybody at home who supports me, thank you so much. I was thinking of you when I was fighting here, and I'm through to the final. One more, I love you all.
Wayne, in terms of an introduction, what a matchup. You had to fight to the finish there. STETIC was good, but you found the answer when you needed it.
Yeah, I think the body armours are really unsensitive to what I'm used to, so normally like a few of my stabs would have scored and then it relaxes me. But she was, a really tough opponent, and we've been to a training camp with her, so we know each other's styles, so I'm just obviously happy that I got it.
And your reaction there at the end, you talked about the importance of your family, your friends giving you that support. You've got the target on your back as a double Olympic champion, but you produced under pressure, and there's your reaction.
Yeah, I think obviously people see me as the Olympic champion and